It's a little after 5. I'm 10.2 miles upriver Bear Creek. That's Smith Peak up there. We're gonna go check that out, and then we're gonna drop down the back. What I mean by we is lately I've had a bunch of subscribers asking to come with me, and here comes one. This guy here took me up on it. He asked me last week to come, so. What's your channel name?
Newt-faced 85.
Newt-faced?
Newt-faced.
Newt-faced 85. I'll put a link to his channel underneath. And your name is?
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back there. Okay, here's something cool. It's snowing. It's starting to snow. Look at that. Snow, Commander. Probably gonna turn into rain pretty quick here. But anyway, you've seen me hike with a few different people. You've seen me hike with Bruce Willis. Now I'm hiking with the guy from Dual Survival, Cody Lundeen, the new partner, Joe, whatever his name is, the sniper from the Iraq. Now I'm hiking with him.
Good morning, you too.
Look at this snowing. Wow. And I didn't even bring a tent. Before the snow turns into rain, what I did is pull the trash bag out. Oh, I just stuck it in my, here. There's a trash can I put my bag in, so I didn't want to tear it or cut it. So I left the hole, just stuck it in this strap, over the top, stuck it in this strap, and fastened on the bottom. Instant rain cover. Snow's starting to pick up. We're getting higher in elevation. The road down there, center screen's where we began. Look at this, come up here. There's a note on here. You'll need this. They left a trekking pole. I mean a hiking rod.
Making. I'm taking it. I don't have trekking poles. This is mine now.
Look at the snow. Look at this. About, I'd say, a third of the way. The snow's really picking up. I don't know if we dare drop down that canyon. It's steep. So we're gonna go up here and see how it is. Have some coffee. Talk it over.
Hey.
Well, we made it.
Take a picture. You taking a picture?
You see. Global survey. Let me see. It doesn't give the elevation. You can look on your maps though and see the elevation. There's the, what do you call it, geocaching? I'm not even gonna bother looking because I don't have anything to put in there that I want to part with. If you look over here, look, see that? You got some of those delectable little quail walking around up here recently. Smith Mountain in the snow. Bear Creek, can't see anything. You cannot see anything. This is the crest. We have to follow back about 5 miles of that to get down that waterfall. I'm afraid if we get down there, we're not going to be able to get back up. If this turns to ice tonight or slush, coming up something like this, it's dangerous. Got my Acorn coffee. There's enough of 3 or 4 glasses here, 3 or 4 cups. I ground it, dried it. You know the whole routine you do to them. This has even been roasted. After I roasted it, I threw it back in the coffee grinder. That stuff's fine as powder. It will dissolve with no residue at all. We have 2 cups. Then we're gonna head down, find a place to set up camp. It won't be up here. Look at my hat. It's got ice on it. It's cold. Snow in California. Okay, here we go with the Acorn coffee. Give it a try.
It's really good. I like it a lot. It's helping with the cold. It's really helping.
It is good.
I wish I had some grills like that.
Oh, look at this. You can't even see the crest anymore. We're right in the middle of a cloud. We got to get down off this peak. This isn't safe. No crampons. We got to get down off this peak, back on the trail, get down to a lower elevation.
That's funny.
Look at this. It looks like a raccoon came through here. See that? That's what it looks like to me. Come over here. Went off this little berm. Turn this way. Shot in there. Or could be a baby Yeti.
I'm going with baby Yeti.
Yetis are born in the embryo state. Could be one. Look at the snow picking up now. Okay, this is the one that comes down to Bear Creek. The snow's not letting up, and it looks like it's snowing all the way down. So we're going to go against our better judgment, and we're going to take this all the way down. Find a place to camp down there. Hopefully we can make it to Bear Creek. When you get down to the bottom of this, you're in a wooded area. The trees are like this far apart, and it's thick woods with no trail. But we're gonna go down and spend the night in this tonight and come out in the morning. Well, up there it's snowing. A little bit further down it's pouring pretty good. Now it's turned into some, stopped for a while, now it's misting again. Misting steadily. Hope my camera case is waterproof. But we're at the bottom. Okay, we're down off the mountain. He's up there, we're looking for a place. There's no trail here at all. You're totally just crossing back and forth, weaving your way all the way down. It gets thicker and thicker. You are now entering Creepy Hollow. Rain's really picking up now. I am soaked to the bone. Look at this big pool. I came up on this because we saw this pool. We thought, wow, there's probably some trout in here. There probably are. They're underneath that thing. The reason I know there's trout in here is because my nephew Robert and I came up from the other end. So now I've connected the two. Sat right there and made a coffee. Made a pasta primavera. I think I was using, I believe, the Swiss volcano stove. But made it. I threw in some pasta primavera and a bunch of trout started hitting it. So we were watching the trout. And then we saw a little gopher snake, a little garter snake coming in, about 6 inches coming in the water. And a trout hit it, and another trout hit it, another trout hit it. Then it flipped over and was coiling up as it was sinking. And there were about 6 or 7 trout just attacking it like piranhas. So yeah, I have been here. I've been up a little bit further. So yeah, I've connected the two. So, and down here we did not see those falls. So when we get down to this river, it's got to be, I don't know where that photo is taken. If anybody knows where that photo is taken, in 100 Hikes of the Angeles on Bear Creek. If anybody knows where that photo is taken, hey, make a comment. Let me know. Personal message me. Take me there. Show me this and win yourself a PS4. Or a Style. Actually, a Style. I'm running out of PS4, so win your Style CX. The smaller ones. You guys all know the story about lost and found on the trail. You lose something, you find something else. Stuff just shifts around from guy to guy. Well, you found what in the East Fork?
2 years ago, I found a Abercrombie and Fitch hat, and it's my lucky hat. I wore it on every hike since then. I just lost it.
We lost it, but on top of Smith Peak, he found this. Who makes that?
It's a Condor jacket.
Condor jacket. It's got all kinds of pockets and stash things and Velcro to hook stuff up. I think Foxy 51, I think he has one of these.
Probably is.
So lose a hat, find a jacket.
It's a trade-off. Find on trail, leave it on the trail.
Look at this. So far we've crossed the creek
10 times.
10 times so far. And we're not even halfway. Look at that. Stopped raining, knock on wood. But it's like, I mean, it doesn't matter. I can walk directly down the creek now and I won't get any wetter. That's how wet I am. This coming in back here, this originates way back by Twin Peaks. It goes back a little bit northwest and then shoots west all the way across the range by Twin Peaks. If you look at a map, that's where this originates. Wraps around, hits that. I've always meant to get up there. One of these days, I'm going to try to get up there. It looks like I see something up there. Either an old mine or some cabin remnants near the top, which would probably mean the cabin was on top. But go down here, we're going to hit south again, go down short ways, we'll run into camp number 3. Okay, if you watch my videos, this area looks familiar and I'm feeling it in my back. Oh, we came down, let's see, 7 miles from the sign. There's 3 miles, so we're in about 10 or 11 miles, plus we climbed that peak and back, so we got about, I don't know, we got over a dozen miles on our back so far, but we're under the same campground. We're back at camp 3, which means about 4 or 5 miles more and we're out of here, but we're gonna do that in the morning. This is where we're spending the night, right here under a good old oak tree. Set up a camp right here.
Yeah, this is a perfect camp.
That's my cook set, Caldera Cone. But as for, what tent did you bring?
I got the Eureka Solitaire, 1-man, little yellow tent. So.
We don't need no stinking tent. Tegel Design Silt Tarp. Oh, well, here we are, trying to dry up. We're soaked. He's going down to get some water. There's the Eureka Solitaire. Solitude. That's the same one that David Squall 351 has. I got a tarp. I brought my bivvy to keep my bag dry. That's just some bandana and some extra clothes. I'm soaked. I'm gonna get out and try to dry my clothes and put those on. But with me, this held the Tibetan titanium cup, and that is part of the anti-gravity gear Caldera Cone. You got this cool little pop can stove, fits inside there like so, funnels all the heat up, and that volcanic form fits perfect. All the heat's channeled around the sides, around the bottom, works great. Inside this windshield coils up, fits in there, and then your stove fits at the bottom, and then a bottom alcohol fits on that, and then I throw in some paper towels and things on the top, and then when you start boiling that, you have your coffee out of this that has the cozy around it, and you have your meal out of this. Now I'm going to be making some chow mein and enough water for chow mein and for some acorn coffee. Yeah, again. Now over here I got bottlestoves.com fry pan. I'll be making some Uncle Ben's rice. What's on your menu?
I just got some, I'm gonna have beef bouillon soup, and then I'm gonna have
beef bouillon soup and
some beef stroganoff with noodles.
Beef stroganoff with noodles. You guys have all tried that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get this started right now.
Oh. Hey, look, Colin, your cup. That's like yours. So we got the Caldera Cone. Look at this. Woo! Need a little something too. There's that stove. And bottlestoves.com pop can stove. Amazing how fast this thing boils. It's amazing. This is the fastest boiling stove I know. Oh man, that was the best Uncle Ben's rice I ever had. I got some more on there for some coffee and it's ready. Just wait using up the rest of the fuel. Now, telling me about the cozy. My noodles are in there brewing. And I took it off and stirred it right now and they smell so good. Oh, I'm hungry. This is my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Had what? 2 breakfasts, 2 granola bars coming down. That's it. I hadn't had anything since morning. What time is it now? Probably about 4. Yeah, sun's going down, so it's probably about 4:30. First meal, best meal.
4:30.
Look at that smoke coming out, the steam coming out. This thing's worked great. Put your dehydrated meal in here. It works way better than the bag. Take it out of the bag and put it in here. You can seal it. You can hold it. It works great. Acorn coffee. There it is. Candle lantern. I get this umbrella, I can put it up against there. The wind starts blowing. Be my door. Put my pack underneath my feet. That trash bag is the rest of my gear, my clothes and things. I'm going to bed. See you in the morning, man.
Alright, see you in the morning.
This candle up if I want to. This 3 candle watt power. If I need that in the middle of the night. I also have this if I need it. A little push button. I have no feeling in my hands. There it is. Look at that. You can hook this to the pole here, which I will. Oh, I got the fire 6 feet away from my door. No door, so I can sit and watch it till it goes out. Got one of these. Don't know how well it's gonna work. Put inside my bag. It's about 5 years old. Anyway, I'm going to sleep. See you guys in the morning. We'll be cooking pancakes. It's hard to see, but look at my laces. They're frozen. My laces are frozen. Oh, wet socks, wet shoes. It's cold. Sleeping bag. Stayed. Zero condensation on the inside because there's a big old open thing here, except where I touched. But look at this, the outside. The outside is drenched. I'd say if you guys plan a lot of rain, you want to take that center one and tie that up. But in this case, up was way up. So I didn't do it. You can also run a line from the pole straight down to that, and you give me about 6 more inches of headroom. How about the Eureka?
There you go. Pretty wet inside. A lot of water inside.
Man, I'm shaking, I'm so cold.
Yeah.
Ooh, try to steady the camera. There we go.
Yeah, you could see it. Look at all the condensation there.
It's all in there.
I just woke up really wet.
Ooh, about to make breakfast. Put a ridge line up from here over there. Drying our clothes. Clothes are frozen, solid, stiff. I mean, they were stiff from being wet yesterday, so thawing them out before we put them on. Pancakes and syrup. Besides the pancakes, we got some of this. This is banana cream oatmeal and some G7 instant coffee and a pack of honey. Honey's always good. Coffee, the oatmeal, pancakes. That one got torn up. This is a friend of mine went to Maine and she brought back some syrup straight from a maple tree. So go ahead and give it a shot. See what it tastes like.
That's way sweeter. That's really good.
Maple praline. Best pancakes I ever tasted in my life. Just pulled my bag out of there and look. Ice. Ice crystals on my bag. Look at that. Ice. Look at that. The bag is actually crispy. Watch. Look at. Oh, my fingers are numb. That's ice coming off. Wow. Well, here's where we were. It's clean. Fires had a few liters dumped on it, stirred. There's no longer any heat coming off. And now we have 4 or 5 miles back to the trailhead, and then 6 or 7
6 or 7
back to the car. This is stream crossing number
29 crossing.
We were talking about that naked ass hiker on the way in yesterday. Oh, look at that old ancient falls. Long dried up. Look at that. But we were talking about the naked ass hiker. And you were saying he wears only a pair of tube socks. I said, no, he probably wears 3 tube socks on cold days like this. He'd be looking like one of the Red Hot Chili Peppers walking down the trail. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. We're already back at Camp 2. We're moving. Look at these. They look like cat tracks ahead of us. That's no ordinary house cat. Then the ground's pretty hard here, so nothing. But he's ahead of us. Here, back here at First Campground. And I wouldn't even show you this because you've seen it so many times in my video, but one thing, we saw those cat tracks earlier. Look what we found. Look at this. Little deer action. Small one. But let's see.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Let's see. Pretty fresh.
Wow.
Look at that. Yeah, it was a small deer. Look at, only up to my knee. Leave it here for the birds. Just to show you guys, there still are cats in the range. Not advisable to walk alone, especially at night. I'm one to be speaking, right? Me and the big cats have an understanding. Look, here's another kill. This one, most likely done by like a hawk or something. The body's not here, no bones, no feet, no anything. It's probably just carried off. Swooped down, got it, carried it away. Huh. Death on the trail. Circle of life, baby. Circle of life. Okay, we just came up out of Bear Creek. We've done Bear Creek end to end. Now we're on the West Fork. We have 1 mile. We will hit the road and we'll check this odometer and see how far it is coming down. I'm thinking 6 to 7 miles, 8 maximum, up to our cars. We'll be walking alongside the road with our thumbs out. So, how many creek crossings so far?
36 crossings.
36 crossings, and we have 1 more before we hit the parking lot. So, end to end, Bear Creek, 37 creek crossings. For our final stream crossing, we're gonna cheat and use this bridge, but what ice skate shit. What? Okay, we're back here at the West Fork, but look at all the snow back there where we started from. That's where we need to go. Okay, trail update. We've traveled about a mile, mile and a half maybe. Here's where we gotta go up this to that snow. That's where our cars are parked. We would have parked one down here, one up there, which was the original plan, but then when we saw the weather, we didn't know if we were gonna go for it or not. We got to the saddle, we said, let's do it. We'll suffer the consequences tomorrow. And the consequences are this walk. 20 cars have passed us. Not one of them gives us a ride yet. Possible ride. Possible. You got a ride.
Oh, my brother and my nephew want to ride bike.
We caught a ride.
Crystal Lane bike.
These guys gave us a ride. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex?
Hector.
Hector.
Okay.
They gave us a ride up.
Okay.
Hey, thank you. Thanks again.
See you later. Okay.
Thanks.
Anytime, man.
I'll see you.
All right. Peace out.
Back at the car.
Take care.
So here we are, back at the snow. Back up here. Okay. It's set on 00 there. Now this is if we would have had to walk it. And then I'll also show where we got picked up at. And take the mileage from there. Okay, right here's where we started thumbing it. We hitched a ride. 3.2 miles. So whatever it is, take 3.2 miles off. We hitchhiked a ride from here up. So from here down we walked. Okay, 3.2 minus 4.8. What's that? 1.6. Yeah. We walked a little. I said about a mile and a half. We walked a little over a mile and a half. And we hitchhiked a ride the rest of the way. So add a mile and a half to our mileage here, and the total will be at the end in the credits. Anyway, we're out of here. Huh.